Hello ladies and gents, welcome to the Lane's Car Show. We're here for the first time checking the new Mazda 3. This is the 2024 model year and it is the top trim. So interesting, well, some sort of green color here looking at it, and let's check it out up close. So we can see this is a metallic color. It looks nice with this gray finish that stands out around the grille. You can see the LED headlights, but the lens is LED. On the side here, the position light is a bulb. It's a warm light, so not sure what's going on here. Why did Mazda choose to not adopt full LED headlights? You can see the parking sensors here and here, and then you can see this familiar mesh design for the air intake. Now this is nice because this is small openings, so no problem for air coming through, but it's protecting radiator from stone chip hits. You can see the Mazda transparent badge here. This is the radar, and you can see underneath there's more air opening, but there are flaps that open up when you need more air intake. The bottom lip is unpainted plastic. Now if I back up here, you can see the front end looking very nice and sharp. So this is the Nagisa trim. Again, top trim. Checking out the alloys, we have all black alloys, and I think this might be 18-inch. So tire dimension is, that's not it. Okay, here it is. So 215/45 R18, so good guess. And you can see the lug nut covers and the, wow, a 3D new Mazda cap for the middle. Now checking the profile, it looks gorgeous. You can see the trim on the side skirt, so it is unpainted plastic. You can see the metallic black side contrasting mirrors with turn signals there and there, and auto dimming, blind spot warning light, and blind spot in the mirror itself. Now you can see the head-up display, speaker behind the screen, and you can see the light and rain sensor and lane assist camera. So I know there's a lot of glare, but I think you can see those. Now you can see here, this is double laminated windshield, now standard in car industry, and you can see the chrome signature there, tinted windows on the back. You can see those lines going through, and very discreet spoiler. I'm not sure if you can see here, but there's like a small tip going upwards at the end. Now we're kind of space limited, but you can see the profile from this end and the rear alloys. Now you can see here, if you uncap this, you can put it here so it doesn't flap and scratch this. And checking the rear LED taillights, so these are full LED, unlike the front. You can see the stoplight there and a nice big wiper. So Mazda badge, underneath is the opening button. You see the Mazda 3 and the e-skzactive G. Parking sensors, and we have this diffuser in piano black with nice 2 exhaust tips, and there is license plate illumination here. I hope it's cold lights. The battery is low, so we can turn it on, and you can see wide lens camera for backing up. If I open it up here, let me back up. You can see that I'm a 2-meter tall person, or 6.6 in feet. So this opens nice and tall. So you can see the rubber button there. Now this is manual closing. You can see these are classical gas struts, but there is an option here, I guess, to press and then lock it when you close. Now you can remove these, and you have a shelf here, you have a rubber stopper so it doesn't ding, and there is a flat area here so you can put an umbrella here. That's quite practical. Now you can see the cargo space. It's nice and generous for a hatchback. Now it is really tall loading area here, so there's like 5, 10, maybe 11 or 12 fingers of height, so times 2 in centimeters. Now you can see here, you can take this like that. There's a Bose amplifier here, and you get a patching kit, obviously. You can see that extra space. So there is some sort of storage underneath you can use. So that is okay. Now the right side, it's pretty plain. Left side, same here, but on the left you have one cold LED light. Seats knocked down 60/40. There is no middle opening, and you can see the ISOFIX tether points there. Now I think, well, I was hoping these were tether points, but I don't think so. So they are covered. Let's close it up. Now let me just back up so you can see the car. It looks really elegant, and I like this green color. It's kind of a sporty looking, but stands out. Good closing sound. Maybe the handles are slightly clunky. They could have added some rubber here so it wouldn't be that loud. Now you can see here the seals are pretty good, and you can turn this one here to lock from the inside for the kids. Now checking here, you know, this is hard plastic but padded with leather, so it looks nice and premium. You can see here Alcantara. Now this is soft, it's padded underneath. You can see this kind of brown stitching, or kind of looks orange perhaps. And this is softly padded. Again, contrast stitching. This is padded, so leather, Alcantara, and leather. Even the bottom looks like leather, although I think this is perhaps, yeah, it's covered by leather. Although hard plastic, but covered by leather. You have pockets here and little piano black details and power windows plus speaker there. Now this fell off, but you can see that. I'm gonna come back to that. Now checking the seats here, we have beautiful brown leather and then Alcantara in the middle, also black leather here. You can see the ISOFIX. So you can remove these, try not to lose them. And the seats look very nice. It is a little bit dark on the side because it's a sport trim, I guess, with a black roof liner. Now there is a seatbelt aligner there. You press down and then you can open that so you can see the inside. And there's a speaker here in the A-pillar, just not to miss that detail. Now let's jump inside. You can see plenty of feet room and plenty of knee room. There's a person on the front, so it's okay. Tall and wide transmission tunnel, and this is plain, so I wish there was some USB-Cs maybe on AC vent. Now the seats are nice and wide, comfortable. It's nice, comfy on the middle as well. Now there is this armrest. You can see, so these are rubberized, adjustable for the cups. The bottom is plastic. Now Mazda maybe add rubberized bottom carpet, that'd be nice. And an opening here would be definitely nice. Ooh, this is nice textile material there. Now I showed you there is a speaker there. Now someone opened this one, but it's gonna get closed. You can see the space on the back. Now all four sides have slowly closing handles. You have little hooks here. Nothing on the B-pillar, but at least you have them on the handles, and you can adjust these height-wise. Let's hear the closing sound. Good closing sound, but the front windows are down. Now let me show you headspace. So I'm a 2-meter tall person, quite tall like the average person. If I want to straighten up my neck, you can see that's an issue. If I go slightly down, I'm still touching, but for an average person, you know, you would fit. Now this is a sloping roof because it looks sporty, but having in mind the Japanese are average, less tall than me. You know, they're the one that designed the car, so it makes sense. Maybe they were looking to fit a standard Japanese guy. Now here you can see the LED lights, so let me just share this one more time. You can see a lot better inside. So I really like this leather. It just looks super nice. Once again here, if you didn't see this one, good. So I guess, yeah, someone disabled the lights on the front when the doors are open. I think the battery is a bit low. So let's get on the front and check the front. Now, I've tested the Mazda 3, I think it was 2019 or 20, and I was in love with this car. It was really amazing. You can see here touch for the keyless entry, and yeah, there's a key cylinder there, and I'm not sure if this is pressable or no. Now, the front doors open nice and wide, and you still have double ceiling at the top. Good soundproof, as I remember. Now, again, hard plastic but padded with leather, so it feels nice and posh. Especially this part is soft, this part, so everything you touch is soft. It's same as on the rear, with beautiful looking Bose aluminium finish on the speaker, lock, unlock, and nice big handles. Look at this in gray finish. Now, these are one of the best speakers I've heard in Mazda. Very nice. I wish they added this same finish on the rear speakers. And you can hear lock the rear. All windows are fully automatic. You can fold the side mirrors there. And big pockets. Here's your tire pressure. And well, these seems to be some sort of custom carpeting, but you can see the rubberized pedals there. Now, electronic seats, back and forward, tilt for the top, and you have the lumbar. Now, you have decent bolsters. This is very stiff, so it's gonna hold you in the corners very nicely. Also big on the top, and same beautiful materials, brown leather with black inserts and black Alcantara, my favorite combo. Now there's a little pocket here, and this also has some sort of like suede or flint material, so you can put like a garage opener here. Perhaps you have two positions you can memorize for your seats. Here you have parking sensors, traction off, start stop off. Now I'm not sure what this is, so maybe some sort of warning that's acoustic, and you can like mute it. With the blank, this automatic long beam, but look at this details in Alcantara here. Looks really nice. There's a trip computer reset there, and look at the top. Now, steering column is manually adjusted. Let's jump inside. So yeah, it's giving us a warning that 12 battery is low. Okay, so let me just adjust the steering column a little bit taller. And I'm gonna switch to wide lens. So there we go, beautiful looking. Now the only thing I remember is that this mirrors feel too close perhaps. I would prefer them slightly, back there, because in other cars it feels that way. It's kind of too close, but the whole cockpit is designed this way. But I love the digital and classical speedo, and steering wheel is amazing. You have the display on the top, physical AC controls. So let's zoom in and check those out. Now this has a little texture, but it's smooth. It's a 3-spoke and feels nice in the hand. Now I love the slim buttons and physical buttons. You can see here for the volume, source, phone calls, voice commands, info, speed limiter, cruise, and set reset distance. You can see the light switch, wiper switch, and I love this Alcantara. Now this is probably my favorite trim now in Mazda 3. You can see the speaker there, and this is softly padded. There's a heads up there, and speaker behind the display here. Now I can't see the display if there are any changes because the 12 battery is low, so I might ask if they can lend us a key, but we'll see. Now there is for the brightness here, and now this is a digital display, and you have the needles for the revolution, fuel and coolant. Now over here you have the AC, nice physical dials, AC shortcuts, heated seats, hazards, and start stop button. Now I'm not a huge fan of this pulsating hazards or turn signals, BMW has adopted that as well. So I would prefer, honestly, to have normal hazard signals or the indicators. I'm sorry, this is just like beeping, so can't turn it off. Now you can see here there's a wireless mat and wireless charger. Now they've changed this because I remember this was closed, but you do have now 2 cup holders that are adjustable, and they have rubber mats at the bottom. And you can see here the automatic. So you do have a button so you can shift, park, reverse, neutral, drive, and you have the manual. Now for the petrol, I believe you have the sport and off. For diesel, you don't have this sport mode. And here you can see electronic parking brake, auto hold, which is a nice feature at stoplight. Nice knob for the volume. You can press to mute, push it to the side to skip. And there's a favorites button, and you have this classical dial from Mazda, home button, music, navigation, return, and then you can push this one all the way, press it, and turn it. Now you have the AC vents for the passenger, slowly opening spacious glove compartment. And let's check here, you have the armrest. Now you can see it slides, and yeah, you have to slide it the back, all the way to the back, and then you can see this. So if you put it here, it's fixed. You have to press to slide back. So you can raise it. You have to push it backwards and then press again, and then it could go up. So you can see that. Now there's a divider here. You can switch sides here. Oops, I missed it because I don't see it. Okay, like that. And there's a little textile carpet. Now you have, in the 2024, you have 2 USB-Cs that are illuminated, 12-volt outlet. So this one doesn't have the spring, so it doesn't automatically close. That's sometimes a good thing. And there is an SD card here, so most of the cars don't have that anymore. Now, I would prefer, if Mazda is watching by any chance, to have these USBs maybe around here, so it's more accessible. And a wireless charger is a good thing. I would prefer dual if they could make some space here, but that's it. And you know, having cups here in front of this is not okay if you're in a park, but if you're in a drive, it's here, so it's accessible. Now, not a huge fan of this piano black, but it is what it is. It looks nice with this black and brown combo. I don't think I've missed anything. Now, to show you here, you have a little bezel around the mirror and auto dimming. You have the light switches here. So that's that, and you have a glasses compartment. There is like a little also flint or textile cover, and there is a emergency button there, and a speaker here, and 2 temperature sensors there. Now you have the little light on the top, documents holder, and you can see that it's a beauty mirror. Now, does this extend? Let me see here. This is not covered. Okay, I'd like this to like extend, so something to add in the future Mazda. Now, headspace for a 2-meter tall person is okay. I can lower down, and I can go. Now, I'm not sure about feet space then behind me, but you know, it's okay. I think on the front, it's not a big deal. Again, I love the Mazda. This really feels posh. It looks beautiful. It's a driver-focused interior. The display is slightly towards the driver. I would prefer this to be touchscreen. I know it was only working with this. Maybe it was a touch on when you stop on the traffic light, but when you're driving, it's disabled. And look at that speaker as well over there. Not sure if you can see that from a certain angle. You can see the metal finish inside. It looks really good. And again, I love the Bose speakers. Just amazing sound. Definitely a recommendation as an option. Now let's check the under the bonnet, see what's powering this one. So it was e-skzactive G, if I remember. Okay, no gas stress, you have to use the little leg. Now washer fluid is here, blue thing, and here's the e-skzactive G. I believe this is a 4-cylinder. Now, let's let it drop. Closes perfectly. Let's check the spec sheet here. So as mentioned here, we have the Mazda 3 2024 model year Nagisa. This is the top trim. e-skzactive G. Mazda M hybrid. So 150 horsepower, 6-speed automatic, 2-wheel drive. Or I think it's a front-wheel drive, obviously. This is the standard equipment, I believe. And then you have the options like the head-up display. Let me see here. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, DAB digital radio, Bluetooth USB aux, 7G connectivity, digital instruments, and so on. This is all in Deutsch, which I don't know, so I'm not pretend like I do. And price is 35,000 euros and 40 here. So not a bad price, to be honest, for the top trim. Looking very nice. Tell me in the comments, how do you like the Mazda 3 here on display, and hope to see you in the next video. If you want to see more from Lynn's Car Show, do subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.